Fellas, this is Noah Lyles. If you remember him from anything, it's from back in 2020 when, as an Olympic gold medalist, he made some disparaging remarks about the NBA. Not even particularly disparaging, but saying how can the NBA call themselves world champions when in reality, the NBA is full of the best players in the world. But I didn't make content around that at the time, mainly because the women were wearing gigantic weaves, the big eyelashes, and literally twerking during the Olympics. I've kind of focused my content more along those lines. So he kind of got a pass. But this year in 2024, well, he's back at it again, talking pretty reckless, particularly about one of our favorite NBA players. But we'll get to that in a moment. During this Olympics, he was set to, I believe he ran and won gold in the 100 meters, and he was set to win gold in the 200 meters, but ended up placing third. And what did he do? He decided to blame the coof, the point of origin of the very recent ugliness that took place over 2 years, about 4 years ago, in the same year of 2020. You know, the whole mask thing. Then, right after the closing ceremonies, he's out partying and chilling and having a great time. Guys, I'm sick of people lying. You didn't have COVID, you just didn't win. Take the L, lose gracefully. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, we have coddled these people, these individuals who feel that they are our betters as, just regular people, to a point where, no, you can't just, lose. I mean, it's okay. It happens. People lose literally every day. No. I had COVID, but you're out partying later. I mean, miss me with it. This is not what a straight black man looks like. A straight black accountable man. This is not him. I mean, and it's not just the comments by any stretch of the imagination. It's the whole vibe, the whole aura, all the energy is very, and we talk about this on the channel all the time, feminine. You see these nails, right? I mean, guys, this has been an embarrassing Olympics for the United States, primarily because no one cares. No one really cares anymore. I mean, we all watch Seth Curry, the true American hero, just handle business. I mean, by all means. Now we're kind of flowing into thoughts on the Olympics for a little bit. But yes, I mean, guys, this shot, it was absolutely beautiful. And I pose a question to anyone listening. Can you give me anything like this from the women's game at all? Like in the history of FIBA or the WNBA, anything near this exciting? No, you can't, because women's sports freaking suck. I mean, that's why guys go in and dominate. Speaking of, I mean, I saw the whole situation with a boxer, and I'm just of the belief that if you gotta question it, you don't really gotta question it. And yeah, we can just avoid all this ugliness by respectfully declining your entrance to participate. But guys, this was beautiful. And as in basketball, unlike what Mr. Lyles here would prefer, we still run things. We still run things in basketball. USA, USA. But getting back to Mr. Lyles here, comments came out really recently about this man taking issue with Anthony Edwards getting this whole gigantic shoe rollout. And he's like, where's my shoe? And I gotta say, Mr. Lyles, your sport is not exciting. Your sport is not hype. Your sport can't produce this. So thusly, you're far less likely to get the same type of shoe deal or any kind of deal, because I believe he re-signed with Adidas. Like, this all is around Adidas and him sitting there saying, oh, I'm expected to go to a party for Anthony Edwards when he hasn't been to the NBA finals, and I got 6 gold medals. Recently, he walked it back and said, oh, well, people acting like I didn't want it. And the walk back is so full of shit, it's not even funny. This guy goes, oh, people act like I didn't want to go to his party, when that wasn't it. You was feeling some kind of way that Ant had this whole huge shoe thing when you're like, oh, I've been doing this since, you know what I'm saying, forever. Because I believe he has like 6 gold medals. But like, he either got his 6 this Olympics, or he got 6 last Olympics. It's track and field. Who fucking cares? I care that we have another quote unquote brother out here just being so weak and petty. And honestly, the only way he can draw any attention to himself is by aping off of the USA men's basketball team. But you went at our boy, our guy, the Ant-Man, who was an absolute beast during these Olympics. I know I slid right over it, but like, real quick, before we start glazing the Ant-Man, yes, soak it in, boys. Soak it in. This is your king. I mean, make no mistake, he made some good plays, but for him to get the MVP, like, this entire Olympics situation revolved around this douchebag. Oh my goodness. Well, do you know there are morons out there saying that this Olympics gold medal puts him on par with Michael? Get the fuck out of my face. Miss me all day with that nonsense. Oh yeah, this puts him on par with Michael Jordan. Sit down. Just please sit down, because he wasn't even the man during this entire run, because KD, Steph, Ant-Man, like, they were there basically playing bailout ball. And if you don't believe me, these are Anthony Edwards stats during the Olympics. Guys, 63% field goal, 53% three-pointers. I mean, this got him. I've been calling him since the man walked into the league, and you know what? I ain't been wrong yet. I ain't been wrong a day yet. But yeah, guys, I blame LeBron for a lot of this participation trophy bullshit. Like, him and his son and everything else like that, and how, oh my goodness, so the whole entirety of the media glazes LeBron and sits there and really legitimately tries to say a man who is 14 and 21 is somehow greater than a man who is 6 and 15. If we are going overall career stats, right? Because every year LeBron stays in the league is another knock against him as far as any kind of claim, which he just can't get anymore. Like, you're out, you're done. But that mindset, that mentality, that diva bullshit, it has trickled out to the youngins. And this is just the start of even more completely sus, just nonsense coming from, quote unquote, Black America. I don't know this man's lineage at all, so I can't really call it on if he's a descendant or not. But you got the red, white, and blue on, boy, and you acting like this, miss me. Stop with the excuses and stop with the nonsense. But guys, that being said, let me know what you think in the comments section, and till the next one.